Welcome back to Dualsighted. We're back. Another Kwame Brown story headline. Another response. Not surprising, but guess why I have the glove today?
What?
Matt Barnes. With Becky with the good hair. Which obviously Kwame Brown said that about him. He responded with that he's challenging Kwame Brown to a boxing match, which we'll play the video right here.
That's okay though. And Becky with the good hair, I hope you learned your lesson, boy. You need to shut your goddamn mouth. You ain't a man amongst men. I don't want to hear shit else from you. You can pass out weed. I heard Yuck Mouth say it on the podcast. You cool because you showed up and passed out weed. See, that's what I'm talking about. We got to get stupid ass niggas like you out of our culture. That don't mean you cool, bitch. You should have been passing out book bags, you dumb motherfucker. You should have been passing out some hope to these children. But no, what you want to spread the fuck around is that you some type of tough nigga. Because your emotional ass had to jump your motherfucking gate, bitch. That mean you wasn't welcome there. You one of them sadistic, suicidal, crazy son bitches. How the fuck you gotta jump the gate at your own house, bitch? You a goddamn shame. Not only was a nigga in your house, you gotta jump your own goddamn gate? Ah, damn, you ain't welcome, boy. Just like you ain't welcome in none of these real man conversations. So shut your goddamn mouth, bitch.
Once again, like this, obviously he went really hard at Matt Barnes in our last video where we titled Kwame Brown wants all the smoke, beef explained with Matt Barnes, Stack 5 and Gilbert Arenas, and he once again he goes after him, and then this is what Matt Barnes had to respond. He posted this on Instagram Wednesday afternoon.
Kwame Brown, brother Brown, you've been ranting for about 5 days now. Your cry for help, your need for attention has worked. I heard your Instagram following has grown over 30,000 the last handful of days since you had my name in your mouth. But don't be fooled by this new attention, bro. All these people that are gassing you and putting a battery in your back, all the platforms that are picking you up, didn't give a fuck about you last week, bro. They don't love you. They just love the drama and the old jokes you're saying. They don't love you. They don't love me. They don't know no one. They love a drama. That's it. But come on, all the smoke. Come talk your shit face to face. You got a story to tell, obviously. You're hurt. I mean, like I said, you can play it off with humor, but you're hurt. And I get it. But come on the show. Talk that shit. Tell your story face to face. There's no bigger, better platform than ours. You can say what you want. We're an award-winning platform. We don't tear down black men because you're the butt of the joke. Now that's what you're on. You think we're tearing down black men, but if you actually watch the show, we empower everybody. That's what our thing is. So come on the show, man. We'll be in Atlanta next month. Come to you. If me and you got a box before, during, or after, then shake hands to get this shit done. I'm always with the shit. But come tell your story, man. Get that shit up off your chest. You attacking Stephen A. Smith. He's almost 60 years old. He don't want to fight you. But I ain't got no issues. Like I said, I'm with the shit. So you could bring your hookah. You could bring that front seat of your car that you're always in, ranting about. Make yourself feel comfortable. Whatever you need to feel comfortable. But come on, all the smoke and tell your story, my nigga. We'll be in Atlanta next month. Let me know what's up.
Wow. First of all, I just have a question for you. Who do you think knocks who out? You think that it ends with a knockout? Matt Barnes versus Kwame Brown?
I don't know if do you think his hand would fit in the glove or something?
It was too small?
Yeah, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, I'm not even going to answer that. But, I mean, Kwame Brown said that he's not, admitted in one of his lives where he went almost 2 hours, said that he can't fight, So people who say they can't fight, that's kind of scary, huh?
What?
Like, I don't know, it makes me seem like he has, I don't know, he probably...
Like anger issues.
Anger issues, like, or, he even has a scar in his right arm where it's like apparently he punched glass, and, it's just in his, right arm. We don't want any problems with Mr. Brown, but, do you think Barnes challenging Kwame Brown and then inviting him to All the Smoke, that's a good look for him? And me personally, I think that's a good look.
That's manning up, and that would be a very interesting podcasts to watch.
And Kwame, I'm pretty sure he declined the face-to-face meeting, which I don't know what that makes me feel about him, but I mean,
if this is for attention, why, which you gotta admit, maybe it is. It probably is.
yeah, maybe if he doesn't want to go on All the Smoke, then I mean, what's the point? If he was genuine and he wanted like people to stop slandering him, he would go at the root of the problem and go on All the Smoke. That's even what he said. Have me on All the Smoke and just invite me. That's what he wanted, to be invited, and Matt Barnes invited him, but he must have not wanted the boxing match before. Me personally, I don't think after this morning in Breakfast Club, Charlamagne the God stated a history, his family, Kwame Brown's family history of which obviously you said he may have anger issues, which it turns out he may have capability of snapping. Like Charlamagne the God stated on Wednesday morning on Breakfast Club that Kwame Brown's father and brother, both of them, are both convicted murderers. His father is currently serving a life sentence, and obviously I don't think his brother's been found guilty. I have no idea. It's been 3 years. We're not going to get too deep into it. He obviously called out Charlamagne the God after responding to Charlamagne the God, but he's the one who made it personal, huh?
I don't know if what started this podcast, right?
Yeah, All the Smoke. It's just the build up.
They didn't take it. They didn't say personal.
Heck no, they didn't take it personal. I mean, Kwame, if he's gonna take it personal, attacking Matt Barnes, obviously with him and the situation with Derek Fisher, Stephen A. Stephen A. That just has to do with basketball, or he just exposing Gilbert Arenas stack, talking about his personal lives. Like at this point, like all you shouldn't hold back if you're Matt Barnes or Stack. Like Charlamagne the God, obviously he wasn't in the beef, but him just mentioning the history of his father and brother both being convicted of murders, and his father actually in prison for life. That seemed to touch a nerve with Kwame Brown, and he responded to him. But obviously we're not gonna go too deep into that because obviously we don't want any problems with Mr. Brown. But he also like you just said, like Matt Barnes just said, he invited Kwame to do a All the Smoke podcast. You said that would be a good listen, huh?
It would be interesting to listen to.
You think that would be the highest viewed podcast in terms of All the Smoke? I feel like it could pass, the highest, which I think is Kobe or Steph or Katie, who knows? But I think that could hit, multiple millions.
Mm-hmm.
Kwame should actually consider going to All the Smoke after all this. And, he actually did mention him wanting to go on All the Smoke and, telling his side and, his, just telling, his side of the story. I personally don't see it happening after all this. I think Kwame is going to continue. You said that it may be for attention, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it. If he doesn't accept
which was the whole point of all this, with the whole point of all this was Kwame being upset that, something that Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson said on the podcast with Jeannie Buss and Gilbert Arenas. And if he doesn't accept this offer, then, I mean, at this point, it looks like a clout, he's chasing the clout, which, who knows at this point. But, once again, this is dual-sided. If anything happens with this story, if anything happens, if they do agree to box, if anything else occurs, that has to do anything with Kwame Brown, we're going to cover it. So, once again, follow us on Dualsighted down below at Dualsighted, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Comment on our YouTube, comment on this video, like, share, subscribe, and thanks everyone for watching. Peace.